the village here in Naivaka is it's right at the end of the northern end of Vanua Levu, and it's a village where the sea level is encroaching. As you can see, the villages on my left down here, the sea is getting to them. So gradually the houses are moving up the hills here. So in the past the water has gone well down to the people in the old village, but people on the top here have had difficulties with the water. So what they've had to do, they had to go and raise the level of the dam, and then also run some tanks, run some lines and some new tanks, so that the people up at this end of the village could also get good clean water. And that's what the government is invested in. I think it's more than $90,000 for the total of around 34 households. This is one of the villages at the moment still does not have access to roading. There's been a pilot road that has been cut, but you can regard it almost as an island on its own. It's a bit isolated. But water is something that everybody has the right to, so as government we are glad to have been able to assist to enhance the water system that they have, because water is a basic right, and we are glad to make sure that the people here in Naivaka can have access to good water year-round. The water source itself is a good source. As you can see on this side, there's water flowing. There's actually ndalo growing here, which is a rarity in this part of Bua. But it shows that the water is good. It's just that we had to upgrade the infrastructure so that people could get the amount of water that they need. And we're very glad to be able to do it and to be here to see that it's been done. This project has just been completed this month. So it's a great pleasure to be here. Government has a target of making sure that every household in Fiji gets access to clean and safe water. It's not an easy target to do. It's much easier to do in towns and cities where people live together. But out here in rural villages, this one in particular, Naivaka, is quite isolated. We have to make sure that the water systems are good, that they have power, they have schools, and the water must be adequate. Because if they don't have the basic necessities of life, water, power, transport, telecommunications, which is also a problem here, people tend to leave. But I'm glad to see that the village is quite well populated. And so we're always glad to contribute to that goal of making sure that we can have 100% access to water, all the settlements in Fiji. Nowhere should be left behind, whether it's outside the town boundaries, isolated villages like this. Everybody has that right, and government is committed to making sure that it happens.